I've gathered some simple English sentences, either short or not too long, that you can relate to or easily imagine. I hope this helps expand your English expression.
Reading practice. For speaking. Read silently or aloud, as if you were telling it to someone else. Audio will be without repetition, with a brief pause between each chunk or sentence.
It's not your job to fix people. You'll never find another me. The trouble is that you think you have time. You cannot help someone who doesn't want to be helped. No matter how much you want to. My personality is who I am. My attitude depends on who you are. I'm just an average person. No, I may be slightly below average. But trying every day. That's all I can do. I opened my mouth. Almost said something. Almost. The rest of my life might have turned out differently if I had. But I didn't. Would have started saving money in kindergarten. If I knew life was like this. Me with a blocked nose. Thinking about all the times I took it for granted. When I could breathe normally. I wasn't looking for anything at all. When I met you. Actually, I wasn't planning on falling for anyone so soon. But then I met you. And that was it. I guess things just happened. I found you. And I found myself slowly wanting to spend time with you. It was simple. It was easy. And I think that's how the best relationships begin. You're not looking for anything. And then suddenly, you realize you have something. I realized how often people asked questions. They already know the answers to. They just want to hear it from another voice. Like one outside their head. I want to talk about what happened. Without mentioning how much it hurt. There has to be a way. To care for the wounds without reopening them. To name the pain without inviting it back into me. Since I graduated from high school, there was never something that I wanted to do. But I always wanted to become something. Though I couldn't think of anything. Whenever I think of starting something, I begin to worry, what if the results won't come? In the end, I couldn't even take a single step. Imagine this. If you had $86,400 in your account, and someone stole $10 from you, would you be upset? And throw all of the remaining $86,390 away? In hopes of getting back at the person. Or move on and live. Right, move on and live. We all have 86,400 seconds each day. Don't let someone's negative 10 seconds ruin the remaining 86,390. Don't sweat the small stuff. Life is bigger than that. So often, we try to make other people feel better. By minimizing their pain, by telling them that it will get better, which it will. Or that there are worse things in the world, which there are. But that's not what I actually needed. What I actually needed was for someone to tell me that it hurt because it mattered. I have found this very useful to think about over the years. And I find that it is a lot easier and more bearable to be sad. When you aren't constantly berating yourself for being sad. When you aren't always criticizing yourself for feeling sad. When you don't keep telling yourself off for feeling sad. It's easier to handle sadness. When you stop blaming yourself for feeling sad.
A little extra. Highlighting other articles and videos that use keywords from this content. They are in simple English. Check them out to learn more. All the times.
So many things went awry every day, and it was a lot of hard work. And to get to base camp, when I think of all the times we almost threw in the towel, was a total relief.
It's just hard to describe. I'm Ryan Moss, I'm a surf cinematographer, and I travel the world chasing waves. I'm out there a lot of the times in the waves trying to create moments that give the viewer an intimate connection with the surfer. And you can't really get those moments if you're sitting on land, on the beach, filming with a big lens. It doesn't give you that feeling of what it's like to actually be out there. Being a surf cinematographer, there's a lot of tools in my tool bag.
In times of hardship, it may be difficult to process our feelings. The future may seem overwhelming and uncertain, and at times, we may be too hard on ourselves. These moments can feel isolating, but everyone experiences them at some point in their lives. Remember all the times that you have shown acts of kindness to your friends and loved ones. Perhaps it was as simple as checking in with a text message or sending an email. Can you imagine yourself doing those acts of kindness back to you? In a letter, as a friend, to yourself, what would you say? Write a letter to the future you. You can write your aspirations, your goals, your struggles too, but please write and set your intentions in kindness. In a year's time, this letter will automatically be sent back to you.
Thanks for watching. I hope this helps your learning English.